chicken recipe, but today we're gonna be making some buttermilk fried chicken. And I have different chicken parts here. Got me a chicken thigh. Got me a few drumsticks. And some chicken wings. We're gonna just clean our meat and remove the excess fat. Let me show you inexperienced cooking newbies out there how to do that. Alright, so the thighs have the most fat on them. See all this yellow stuff right here? This is fat. You're going to remove that. And you don't have to remove every teeny piece of fat, alright? But you want to remove as much as possible, okay? So remove the fat from this side, as much of this as possible. All that right there. Now, you want to cut off all that there. That's excess fat. I'm not going to be needing that. So, I'm going to get a knife. I'm going to cut that part off. Cut that off. And behind the fat, you're going to find some clear stuff. I call it slime. See that? All that clear stuff right here? You want to pull that off of your chicken as well. Okay. That's pretty much it. Pull the fat off this side. Cut the excess fat. And pull that clear stuff from off of your chicken. And we're going to remove the fat here as well. Get a knife and kind of move it off like that. With your chicken wings don't really have that much fat on them. You might find more on some than others. But there's usually like a little fat near the drumette part, right here. Just going to remove that and cut off the excess fat if there's any. Sometimes there might be a lot of fat dangling onto this piece here. If there is, cut off the excess fat. That's pretty much all you're going to do with your chicken wings. Rinse them off. With your drumsticks, you want to pull the skin back. You might find some excess fat on your drumsticks as well. Sometimes there'll be a lot of fat hanging off this part here, like all the way down to here. So if that's the case, cut that off. And under the skin of your drumsticks, just like the thighs, you're going to find some of that clear slime. We'll just remove all of that from under the skin of the drumstick. That's pretty much it. That's how you clean each piece. So I'm going to do the rest of my chicken meat and I'll get back to you guys once I'm done. Alright, so we removed the fat from our chicken. We're going to add a little salt to our chicken and add some water to it and just rub the salt water up against our chicken like this. Now here's a fun fact for some of you who may not know. In stores like Popeyes and KFC or fast foods stores that sell chicken, they don't clean their chicken like that. They keep all that fat on there and all that clear slime that's under the chicken, they keep that on there too. They just coat the chicken in seasoned flour, fry it, and we enjoy it. Alright, you're going to add some hot sauce Not too much. I'm gonna add some hot sauce to your chicken. Okay. You're going to add some parsley flakes. And then you're going to add your buttermilk. For the full recipe, visit my website, phillyjcooking.com. All of the measurements can be found there. Okay. And we're going to add our buttermilk now. And you want to make sure that the chicken is fully submerged in the buttermilk. Okay. Just massage all of this in. You're going to cover this and you're going to let your chicken sit in this seasoned, flavored buttermilk. Alright? You want to let your chicken sit in this buttermilk for at least 8 hours, I say. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke my chicken with a knife. So poke your chicken. And yeah, this is going to give it a nice buttermilk flavor. So poke all your chicken really well with a knife. And then you're just going to let this go. So that's pretty much it. We're done with the first part of this recipe. You're going to cover it with plastic or a top. And you're going to sit it in the refrigerator. And I'll get back with you guys after 8 hours. I'll probably get back with you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, so this is the way our buttermilk chicken is looking. What we're going to do is we're going to sit the chicken aside to drain the excess buttermilk. Okay, so just find something to sit your buttermilk chicken on, and we're going to allow this to come to room temperature because the chicken is kind of cool. It's been in the refrigerator, so let it sit for about, I don't know, maybe a half an hour before coating it in the seasoned flour that we're about to make. Okay. Alright guys, so now we're going to create our seasoned flour. What you're going to do is you're going to get a mixing bowl. Into the mixing bowl, you're going to add your all-purpose flour. Okay guys, so now we're going to add our salt. We're going to add our garlic powder. Our onion powder. We're going to add our paprika. Our black pepper. And last but not least, a little bit of cayenne pepper. And then we're going to whisk this all in. And this is what's going to season our chicken. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to dip our chicken in the seasoned flour. But there's a few things that I want to let you guys know, because this step is really important. Because buttermilk chicken is wet, with buttermilk, it's a certain way that I want you guys to coat your chicken. We are going to let it sit and allow the flour to settle onto the chicken. But the problem with buttermilk is because it has buttermilk on it, what happens sometimes is the flour gets really wet and muddy, and it sticks to whatever surface you're letting the chicken settle on. And then the flour comes off the chicken, and when you fry it, there's certain parts that are not crunchy and crispy. Okay, so to avoid that, what you want to do is you want to get an extra cup of flour, and you want to allow the chicken to sit in a lot of flour so that it doesn't get wet. All right, so we're going to coat our chicken, and make sure you drain the excess buttermilk. Okay, you're going to just coat it really well. And the reason why you drain the excess buttermilk is because you don't want those big crunchy pieces of flour on your chicken. Okay, so you're going to coat it like that, and then you're going to sit it down. You're going to lay it down. Sorry for the noise, guys. I have the window up. It is hot in Philly right now. Hot. So we're going to coat another one. Coat it really well. Make sure all parts are covered in flour. That's really important, because you want your buttermilk chicken to be nice and crispy. You don't want the flour falling off the chicken when you add it to the hot oil. Okay, so set it aside. But yeah, as it sits, what's going to happen, especially because it's hot out now, the moisture from the buttermilk is going to turn the flour into like a muddy texture, and then the flour will come off. So I'm going to get done coating all of my chicken, and then I'll get back with you guys once I'm done to tell you what I need you to do next. So we're going to get a pot. We're going to move over to the stove, and then we're going to add our oil. Okay, make sure that your pot is over, I say medium to medium high heat. Once our oil get hot, we're going to add our buttermilk chicken, but we're going to make sure that we coat our buttermilk chicken with more flour, because it's going to be kind of wet and muddy, like I said. So you want to coat it with more flour before adding it to this pot of oil. We're going to add our oil now. And the best way to fry chicken is to deep fry it. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing here. I'm using a whole bottle of vegetable oil, and this is 1/4, which is 4 cups. All right. And we're going to let that get really hot. Your oil has to be really hot before adding the chicken. Okay. Here I have a bowl. I'm going to add some more flour to this. And you're just going to take your chicken and fold it in this flour again before adding it to the oil, just to make sure that it's well coated with flour. Alright guys, so our oil is hot. It's ready to go. This is the way the chicken looks, as you can see. The flour's kind of damp. And here's this chicken that I coated with some additional flour. What you're going to do is coat it really well, and right before you drop it into the pot of hot oil, you're going to shake off the excess flour. Alright guys, so let's add our chicken now. See how it fries automatically? Because that oil is hot, baby, hot. Coat your chicken, shake off the excess flour, drop it on in there. Only gonna fry about 4 at a time. Make sure that they're separated. You don't want them touching each other. Another piece here. We're gonna let them go. While they are frying, what we're gonna do is we're going to let our other chicken pieces sit in some flour. Look at that. I'm gonna sit it aside on a paper towel plate. Nice and crispy. Okay guys, so this is our second batch of chicken, and what I want you to do is, with your thicker meat, like your drumsticks and your thighs, poke holes in the thickest part of the meat, like that, so that it cooks all the way through. Otherwise it'll be raw on the inside, and we do not want that. So just poke about 3 to 4 holes in the thickest part of your drumsticks and thighs so that they cook all the way through, okay? Alright guys, and that's our buttermilk chicken. As you notice, buttermilk chicken is slightly different from other chicken because of the texture. Kinda has this kind of texture here, where like it's breaking apart almost. But yeah guys, absolutely beautiful and delicious. Look at that nice crispy buttermilk chicken. And now I'm about to dig in. I've been waiting for this. I'm hungry. So crispy, look at that. Yep. That's what you want it to be. The buttermilk flavor. Want some of this thigh. Crispy the thigh is. Oh my gosh, look at the meat, look at the meat, look at the meat, look at the meat, look at the meat. There I go guys. Look at that meat. Guys, chicken amazing. Hope you enjoy it. Peace. Gotta go. Hey guys, it's PBJ, and for more of my delicious and easy to make recipes, visit my website at phillyjcooking.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all my latest videos, and come join me on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.